Welcome. My name is Cassie. I hope you're having a good day or had a good day wherever you may be in this world. Today I am giving you this look here. It is a combination between voiceover and just me talking to you. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer. It took me a while to film it. I am obsessed. I wish that it could be totally okay to wear this out in public. It is May when I am filming this. I am home. I am pre-filming. Currently I am home. I pre-filmed this video for Pride Month. My shirt says equality, the future is love. And I just want to say that everybody should be accepted and it should be okay for everybody to love whoever, and it doesn't matter who you love, whether you love women, whether you love men, whether you love transgender, you should still be accepted. I literally bought this shirt 2 years ago just for a video like this, and my inspiration for this look came from a couple Halloweens ago. I did a skull and I wanted to do like drip down makeup, and so then I just figured something like this would actually look pretty cool with a rainbow for Pride Month. I do plan on having a like rainbow eye look or something else a little bit more wearable if you're not this drastic with wearing stuff. If you're even gonna wear it, I mean, it's fine if you don't. This was fun to create. But yeah, if you would like to see how I got this look right here, then you can just keep on watching, and also subscribe to my channel because it's free and you should. I upload twice a week, once on Wednesdays and once on Sundays. And yeah, I'll just appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and kept on watching the video. And I hope you enjoy the look. Leave comments down below. Let me know if you like it or if you don't like it. And yeah, we'll just go from there. So the brushes that I'm going to be using are a mix from the Fine Touch brush set all-purpose brushes. I got these from Hobby Lobby and it comes with 9 brushes, and then the paint set that I bought, which is CC Beauty Professional Cosmetics. This case right here came with these brushes, there are 6 of them. Yeah, the paints that I got are this CC Beauty palette. It comes with 12 shades, I believe. Very inexpensive, and I was reading the reviews on Amazon and they're comparable to like the higher brands, but I was not paying nobody's $200 for a palette like this. So these are wax paints, I believe. Or like oil paints, so you don't have to mix them with water, which is a really cool thing. We're going to go in with the colors first, and then we'll finish our face after. So I pretty much have a nude or a cream shade eyeliner, and basically I want to map out my skin from like here going up to my nose. So the way that I would do my skull on Halloween is the way that I want to map it out, pretty much from like the tops of my ears and swing it down. And the reason why I'm doing cream is because once it gets covered, you're not really going to be able to notice that it was there. Whereas if I did like a black, it's a little bit harder to cover. Seems pretty even to me. If all you have is a black eyeliner, that's perfectly okay, but for this, I want to do this. So if you can't tell, my inspiration is a rainbow. It is Pride Month, and I just wanted to do something super creative, and yeah. So last night I painted my nails, and there weren't enough colors in the rainbow to just do all of them one color. So in between Roy G Biv, I did white. So I did Roy, white, G, white, Biv, white. I tried. So, if you are unaware of the whole way that the rainbow goes, it's Roy G Biv, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The only color that I don't have here, I don't really have an orangey. I have like a peach, so I'm just going to try and mix some colors and work it out from there pretty much is what I'm going to try and do. So first we'll start off with this brush right here from the Fine Touch Angle Shader 3/8. highlights. I don't know how these brushes work, but I think I want to start from this side with the red and then go on. So this video is going to be a mix of voiceover as well as me just talking to you. So we're going to dip into the red color. Okay, I lied. So I want to do red starting on this side. And I'm going to skip my ears. Let me map this out first. So we have Roy, G, Biv. We have 7 colors and then I'm going to need 7 spots on my face. So let me see. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'll have 3 on the sides and then 1 straight in the middle. I'm going to erase this one a little bit and kind of bring it more towards my lips. Don't worry, these pieces will be covered as well. It's going to kind of be like a blended ombre type of thing. And I'm going to continue with that red. So red and yellow make orange. I'm going to take some of the red and some of the yellow and put it in the cover so that way I'm able to mix. Just want to mix it. You can add less red, less yellow, more yellow. This is looking too red, so I'm going to add some more yellow. Okay, and now since this brush is already dirty, I'm not going to go ahead and dirty another brush. All I'm going to do is take my face cloth that I have here and I'm going to wipe the end of this brush so that way it doesn't get super destroyed or messy. And then I'm going to take what's on the brush and go ahead and apply it here. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Oh yeah, and we don't have purple, so I'm going to make my own purple as well. And then now we're going to dip into the green, which is going to be all over here, our nose, our lips, everywhere. Now we're going to make purple, and when we make the purple, I'm going to kind of blend it out over here to be like pinkish kind of, just because we don't really have a lot of room. So I'm going to take the blue, put it on my palette, and then I'm also going to take some more red and put it on the palette. And then taking my brush, and I'm just going to mix it all here. Okay, so I just had to save it. Mixing the blue and red kind of made a brown, but I added some pink and then some white, and I got that purple. So thankfully the palette has what I needed. It's a good purple shade. And then now we are going to take the pink, and we're just going to try to like ombre it out. Even though pink isn't in the rainbow, we're going to make it in the rainbow today. Make sure you have like a cloth or a makeup wipe or something. I'm going to take this iMagic makeup brush. It just looks like this. I'll zoom in. It just looks like this kind of sort of. And I'm going to go where the lines are and just make sure that it's soft. Make sure that they're blended and not super harsh lines. But between every one, wipe it off so you're not getting brown at the end. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty primer and putting that wherever the paint on my face is not. So my forehead and my cheeks, pretty much, I kind of just work my way around the paint. If it's easier for you, you can always do the face first and then put the paint on, but I just found it easier to do the paint and then do my face. And then next, I am taking my Huda Beauty foundation and I am putting this over my face with my Morphe sponge. And then I do end up using the Jeffree Star and Morphe sponge for around where the paint is, just so that way I can get more of like a precise line, if you will. If you use a brush, you can always go in with just like a smaller brush near the lines. You just want to be careful that you're not getting the paint on your sponge or your brush, because it'll literally smear everywhere. And I just want to warn you, like, this pink paint stained the side of my face for like days. So just so you're aware. This is also a mini beauty blender. My husband got me as a sample from Macy's. But yeah. Dab, 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 dab. Keep going. I'm now going to take those same brushes that I used for my colored paints, and I'm just going to go over the white line. I thought the foundation would go over it, but I didn't want to smear the foundation into the colors yet, so I just go over it with the same color brushes that I used. I make sure not to like use the orange one for the green, because it's just going to like mix together and just become a complete mess. So just make sure that you keep your brushes to the side, so that way you're able to use them again, because when I used powder, I tried to set it, my brush went into all the colors and moved all the colors to the orange and yellow, and I was really nervous about that, so just be careful. I'm now using my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, and I'm concealing my forehead and under my eyes. I'm not doing my nose because I just have a tiny little space. So yeah, I just wanted something that was going to cover a little bit. And then I also go in with my either Huda Beauty one or my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, because I just found that this one didn't cover my dark circles enough, so I needed a little bit more coverage. And I'm using my Jeffree Star and Morphe sponge, just so you know. Yeah, I'm using the Too Faced concealer, and I literally only needed the tiniest bit to give me some more coverage. And I made sure I didn't pull it down too much, because you don't want it to be so close to the colors. I'm now using my ColourPop setting powder, and I'm going to set under my eyes as well as the whole top of my face. I'm not really baking a whole bunch under my eyes. I mean, I'm putting some powder there, but not as much as I usually do. And I also tried to set the rest of my face, and that wasn't a good idea. So, like, the painting part wasn't a good idea. If you do want to, either use a different brush for every color or use a different sponge for every color or something, because it just wasn't working out for me. I'm now using my Kat Von D Signature Brow. I have been in love with this brow pencil, and I'm just going to fill in my brows, and I'm not going to talk much about this. You can just watch the process in faster motion, and I will put some music on, so enjoy. I'm setting my brows with the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. I love this stuff. It is matte. It makes my eyebrows look so much darker than what they are. It is so pigmented, and it's waterproof. It's literally the most amazing brow setter I have ever used so far, and I'm now wiping away my bake. I'm now using the Deep Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and using this tiny little fan brush that I have found is so much easier to contour with it, and it's amazing for right now because it was a little bit like dented, and it was a perfect shape for the way that my paint was made. I'm using this Luxie brush and using the same bronzer to bronze the rest of my face, and I only want a tiny bit on my cheekbones, but I also want to give some color to the rest of my face, like my forehead and all that, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm using the Artist Couture Purple Dream Highlighter, the loose highlighter that I got in my BoxyCharm, and I'm just using it on the high points of my cheeks and literally a little bit on my nose and a dot on my nose. Just, you have to tailor your face shape to the way that your paint is, so it's just going to depend how you paint on the paint. I'm now using the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette, and I'm looking at the palette. I'm using the shade Subtle, and I'm using this pretty much all over my lid, but mainly focusing it in my crease. I didn't want a super crazy look for my eyes because the attention was mainly for the bottom half of my face, which was the rainbow, to represent pride, and, you know, I accept everybody, pretty much is my whole point of doing this video. Everybody should be accepted. So that's what I do. My first color is again Subtle from Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. And then I'm dipping into the shade Drizzle. Mine is covered for some reason. And I'm focusing this on the outer corners. I just wanted a tiny bit. Again, I didn't want to go too crazy in the eyes or too heavy, even though I do use a glitter. But yeah. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals, the black one. I don't remember the name. Let me check. I'll tell you in 1 second. The name of it is Molten Midnight, and it seems a little messy at the top, but literally every time I opened up my eyes, I got more at the top, so there's no point of fixing it. It all comes together, and the voluminous lashes cover it, so no worries, I promise. And then now I am going in with that shade Divine or Divine in the Thirsty palette and focusing that just on the middle, so that way you can tell, like, it shows a pop of super more like silver. And then now I'm using the shade Quench, the yellow, and I'm focusing that on my inner corner, as well as I'm going to do my entire bottom lash line. I just wanted the yellow to pop. I don't know why, like in the summer months, I love having pops of yellow. I don't know, I feel like it just brought the look together. Believe me, I'm going to blend this out. It looks super crazy. Like, editing it, I'm like, wow, I look like a clown. But I go in and I fix it and I add another product and we'll get there. It's a process, I promise. It always ends up looking good at the end. Using the Urban Decay Heavy Metals Glitter Eyeliner in the shade Distortion, which, by the way, they came out with a bunch of new colors and they're gorgeous. And I'm focusing this glitter right under my brow bone. Amazing, just saying. And then I'm going to use this yellow NYX eyeliner, and I'm literally going to focus this on my inner corner as well as a tiny bit on my waterline. It looks super crazy, but when I blend it out, I promise it actually looks normal. Promise. Trust the process. Are you cringing looking at this? I'm literally using my Fenty Beauty foundation as just like a toy. I literally used it for most of it, and then I was like, whoa, like this is way too expensive to be wasting like this. So then I ended up grabbing a brush and dipping into my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and that worked better than my Fenty one. And I'm literally shaking my head right now to make the foundation drip. But yeah, if I repurchase a Fenty Beauty foundation anytime soon, this video is the reason why. Oh my gosh, I look pretty funny doing that. But yeah, if you have a pump foundation, a cheap pump foundation, the Fenty Beauty one worked okay, but when I used the brush and the Maybelline foundation, it worked so much better. Please don't get mad at me for using this foundation. Please. I don't use it that often, so I guess it kind of pays off, but yeah, afterwards I was like, wow, I really just used like 5 days worth of Fenty Beauty foundation. What is wrong with me? But I mainly focus these foundation drips between the lines where the colors separated, and then also I just tried doing like random ones. So it's really depends where you want it, but yeah, I thought it looked pretty cool. I also did my lashes off camera, FYI, if you didn't already realize. But I had so much fun creating this video and this look. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Happy Pride Month. You should be able to love who you want to love. And I hope that you know on my channel, everybody is accepted. And I will never, ever, ever not speak to somebody because of who they love. You should be accepted for who you are. And that is that. I hope that you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.